Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from November 24th through the 30th, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus, so we'll be resuming dailies on the 1st, December 1st. Got to take this week and enjoy some turkey and also take some time to really develop the stuff that I'm doing and study some more. So we have a conflict here with increase. And so I feel like over the week, you might find that there's a lot of conflicts. It doesn't look like argument unless Five of Wands comes out, or like the Five of Swords, or I feel like it's just the paying attention to the details and you expecting conflict more than anything else. I also feel like you're being provoked, pushed, not provoked like, hey, you, Taurus, you're a chicken and all that, but more of like you're being pushed to come out of your comfort zone, right? I feel that a lot of you may have a hard time asking for help. Very hard time. The conflict is that I feel the biggest conflict is you holding back. If I'm being honest, it feels like you're, I won't say defensive, but you are protective of your energy, which is really wise. But at the same time, it's keeping people from loving you and coming in. Um, you want to clear up or clear out the obstacles, or clear the way so that things can run smoothly. I feel like you're being provoked to do so. You really want to look and see in your chart if you have a grand cross, because I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential in you and all around you. I feel like a lot of people are magnetized to Taurus this week, and the people that are magnetized towards you has a similar glitch. As another tourist told me, this young man it's so funny. He'd be like, "That's your problem. That's your glitch," and I used to crack up because that's what I do. I mean, everybody, everyone else is like, "Oh, that's disrespectful." And I'm like, "That is the funniest thing ever. Tell me more about my glitch. I need to know from your perspective, because I know that you're thinking of comfort and um and I want to know how best to be my best self. Like, tell me." I love Taurus's honesty, but this tells me that there's a conflict here with the Page of Pentacles here twice, Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands. It's difficult to realize our goals and dreams, whatever it is that we're trying to do, because the problem is I want to take care of all the details. I feel that for many of you, you're doing you're focusing too much on the smallest details, and it's important. I feel like it's very important to delegate responsibilities. I feel like you need to be open to people um, coming in, helping you. Okay. Increase in the Two of Wands and the High Priestess. I feel like there's going to be a lot of inspiration coming out of nowhere. That's where that's why I say I feel like you need to open up to people. Okay. Because a lot of inspiration is going to come out of, I feel like, the young, or those who don't know. You know how, like, if I don't do it, if I want it done right, I got to do it myself. That's a fixed sign motto. I feel like that's all of us fixed signs. If I and Some of us and our fixedness, we are like, I'm the only one. It's like Leo, the fixed sign would be like, I'm the fastest at it and the most efficient, so I'm just going to do it and then burn out. And Taurus, I feel you may be in the same realm. But I feel that when you involve other people, you don't want to be rushed. You don't want to be pushed. You don't want people in your face like, when are you going to get this done? It's like, when I get it done is when I get it done. We all manifest it quite differently, right? Um, Aquarius is the most creative one to get it done. You know what I mean? And I just look at all of them and I'm like, Scorpio is like, I don't trust them. So most of the time, like, I don't trust that they're gonna do it, and then I don't even know if I let them in, are they gonna use that against me later? And I don't necessarily think that that's the case all the way. I'm just breaking down what I'm seeing in this space right here. But they want you to say, whatever I choose to believe becomes true for me. I feel that you've got to take action, and immediately, it's almost like immediately, once you see something is a little too big to chew and it's too many small moving parts and other people can do something, you should delegate. Hey, I think we need to just do, could you do that so we can clear the way to do this? Boom. um, I don't think that you're the type that won't ask for help at all, but that's just what they're talking about here, because I'm getting angel number 1515, and that's about a big break for you. And I feel that there's a lot of opportunities, help, shoot, like support or extra cash, some kind of other support is coming your way. You got to keep doing what you're doing and have fun while doing everything, of course, right? But you don't want to dampen your passion by being overwhelmed, burnt out. So as soon as you start to think that you might be, it's important to accept the help that's coming around you, because I do see offers. I do see people coming towards you. And I feel like the offers are coming in when you're very overwhelmed. And that would be the conflict. It's like, oh, let me carry that for you. You're just like, no, I've got it. In a sense, I don't know if that's necessarily your energy, but there's something about offers coming in. And they're saying it's in conflict with feeling burdened and overwhelmed. Um, and so be open, okay? They're giving me the color pink even too. Pink helps us to let love in. Pink, of course, and green represents the heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra, and in alignment with the chakras, right? Especially if the help that you need requires touch, right? They can lay hands on me, or you know what I mean? Um, or I need a massage, I need a hug, you know. So cross watchers, if you really want to help Taurus snap out of something, touch their shoulder, not like a crazy thing, but like just touch kind of thing. But within reason. I actually wouldn't. That's if you're close to them. Don't just be a stranger. Like, hey, let me touch you. Let me just come out of nowhere and put my hands on you. No, right? Um, yeah. So the vast universe speaks of seven of pentacles and judgment, and so the vast universe is about where we're headed, where we're going. And this tells me that you are meant to, I feel like somewhat, it almost feels like the retrograde is going to consistently show you that as you delegate, as you are open to other people, you're going to see the fruits of your labor coming to fruition, everything coming together. So I feel like this is you're being led to seeing the proof, seeing the changes, seeing that you have now time to focus on other things. This week is, I feel like, for if this is coming out for many of you, um, there's two different sides to this. Some of you may feel like if you admit that you need help, that you're incompetent. Some of you, that's just small portions of you. And so it may feel like you want to handle everything, and you shouldn't, and you don't have to, and you shouldn't have to. You're being led to see things differently. The world, seven of pentacles with planning and action. I feel like somebody here does not want to be codependent on other people, but through codependence you find independence. Like, I'm depending on them to get this done so I have free time. The planning and action aspect, I think that you want to get things done, but it may not get done as fast as, many hands lighten the load. I feel the spirit wants you to take a step back and see the bigger picture. I feel that for many of you, when it comes to relationships and love, it's important, even if you're, especially if, and even if you're not connected to anyone, it feels like you'll, I feel like either people are going to be saying this to you, or you're going to be saying this. It feels like people step into a role in your life this week that closely either reminds you of someone that you are in complete sync with, or they may tell you that you remind them of someone, or that they feel like they've known you all their life. The way that people are going to be treating you is going to provoke you to be more open. Now, you may be friendly, you may be sociable, but there may be a side of you that never really lets anyone really close. And I feel like there's people this week are going to like provoke you to be close, to open up and just consider closeness, right? Um, I understand, believe me. In my personal life, y'all, not so super open. I've been backstabbed in weird ways. So I'm like, I'm friendly, I'm kind, I actually do care, but my care is only but so much. I've only got, it's, you know what I mean, not care like, oh, I only care about people to this degree, but I think my discernment, I learned a lot of discernment where I'm like, I just live and let live, because that's how what I believe personally, and I just understand myself a lot better now. But I'm seeing Lilith placements in this, right? And that speaks of a lot of hidden potential, but also intuitively feeling things out in a way. So you want to look into where that is. I feel that you're being provoked to lean more on your intuition, also discernment. Okay. I feel like you're going to surprise yourself. That's what I feel. Heart chakra energy, though, with pink typically is green or pink. Most of the time, I see green for the heart chakra, but you want to listen to 341.3 hertz frequency. And if you can look those up on YouTube. If you have a device, which I've been looking for a device to really create those frequencies for myself, or create them and have them just in the background. Oh man. But either way, the heart chakra, of course, is located in the chest area. That encompasses the heart, the lungs, the arms, the hands, the lungs, a diaphragm, circulatory system. So like your blood pressure or blood, and rules the thymus. That's responsible for the immune system regulation, right? And it's supposed to, when it's connected, you experience a lot of love, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, and connection to other people. But so when it's unbalanced, we experience a lot of grief easily, or we defer to grief, right? Or loneliness, like a fear of betrayal, emotional instability. And I just expressed that mess, right? I do, to some degree. I have had a fear of betrayal. I'm like, I don't want to do that because I don't know, this time I might not do so well, you know. Emotional instability and an inability to forgive, um, and it's difficult forming relationships. I see that. Also, the physical symptoms of this would be like heart issues, heart disease, asthma. So, like maybe you have asthma, but it's exacerbated. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden I'm having more asthma attacks than usual. Lung conditions, respiratory issues, chest pain, circulatory problems, high or low blood pressure. Right? You want to use rose quartz. Right? You want to use rose quartz. You want to use green aventurine, emerald, jade, rhodonite. I would even venture to say unakite, which is this bracelet, pink and green mix. Um, you want to use that by wearing it, having it on it like around in the home, in your pocket, on your person, right? You want to use these oils, smell this, or use this scented candle: bergamot, ylang ylang, geranium, lavender, and rose. And bergamot typically is like what, Earl Grey tea. You could even drink that or just brew it, right? You want to eat green leafy vegetables, um, even green tea, apples, pears, nuts, avocados, right? And yeah, I think it's Archangel Raphael that's over the heart chakra, I believe. Yeah, in Venus, the planet, I believe. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the planet. But either way, um, yeah. I feel this week is going to be important for you to develop a sense of humor. I feel like people are going to be really sociable towards you. I feel that most of all, there's going to be a lot of an expression this week of a shared drive, shared ambition, shared energy. I feel like people are going to want to work hard around you to succeed. They're going to be clear about their expectations and needs, and they may want to know exactly what you need. What is it? Because they share the same drive. They want to do, they want to be, you know, they want to create something. It's very important to be optimistic um, throughout the week. Independence is also quite important. I feel that it's almost to delegate things so that you have, okay, they've got their side, but I've got this side. Um, that's the best thing I could see here. I know how this sounds, but yeah, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn. So yeah, if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.